Abstract thinking is defined as the ability to understand ideas and symbolism. These corporate logos are a perfect example of symbolism. One look at each of these logos and we immediately know what they represent. Abstract thinking gives us the ability to understand concepts such as freedom or equality. It allows us to appreciate things like art and humor. It gave humanity the ability to develop speech and writing. Both speech and writing were essential in allowing mankind to develop and advance technology. Since man discovered how to make and control fire over 1 million years ago, speech and writing have allowed mankind to spread ideas and knowledge, allowing humanity to conquer and dominate the planet. Technology steadily advanced throughout the history of human civilization until the middle of the 20th century. Beginning in 1940, the birth of the electronic age brought about rapid advancements in technology. The invention of the integrated circuit created an explosion of advancing knowledge and technical development. In the 21st century, humankind stands on the cusp of artificial intelligence breakthroughs that will profoundly affect our society. Artificial intelligence could give us the answers to such things as curing cancer, ending world hunger, or even prolonging human lifespans. On the other hand, AI poses a threat to humanity itself, posing a danger even greater than the development of nuclear weapons. In today's episode, we look into the terrifying and very real possibility of the AI apocalypse. In today's world, artificial intelligence applications are being used in such fields as medical diagnosis, stock trading, manufacturing, gaming, and of course, the virtual assistant. As impressive as this technology may be, this amounts to nothing more than machines that follow pre-programmed instructions. This type of artificial intelligence is known as ANI, which stands for Artificial Narrow Intelligence. There are still many things the human brain can do that computers have problems with. For instance, ANI can't create from scratch like humans. Humans can create inventions, compose songs, come up with scientific theories, while ANI can only follow instructions. ANI also can't tell the difference between a dog and a cat, or it cannot tell you why something is funny. In order to achieve some sort of awareness, as in the human brain, technology requires what is known as AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence. It appears that achieving the AGI level of computing has proven to be quite difficult. Computers are fantastic at such things as solving even the most complicated math problems, processing and storing huge amounts of information, and can even outplay chess masters. But achieving cognitive thought is at the moment beyond the capability of today's technology. Researchers are currently attempting to achieve AGI by programming computers to improve their own thought patterns, running and recalculating this task over and over at thousands of times per second, a sort of accelerated form of self-evolution. Many scientists believe that AGI can be achieved in only 15 to 20 years. This means that in as little as 15 years from now, computers will achieve AGI and will be at least equal to human brain in some aspects and be superior to the human brain in others. And it will not stop there. AGI will continue to develop at an exponential rate, quickly surpassing the human brain in all aspects of performance. On this level, AGI will now have achieved the status of ASI, also known as artificial superintelligence. At this point, ASI will be capable of thoughts and ideas we can't even imagine. ASI could conceptualize and solve every problem known to humanity. Everything from global warming and poverty to food and energy shortages. ASI could solve problems with space travel and show us how to colonize and terraform other planets. ASI could create machines that performed all our work for us. Everything imaginable, from driving us around, cleaning our homes, repairing our streets, and constructing our buildings, to growing our food and teaching our children. There would be no limit to what machines could do for us. ASI could even show us how to transform ourselves into beings that would be free of disease and prevent our bodies from aging. We could potentially live forever. This would create a utopian society where humanity would be freed to pursue intellectual, creative, and artistic endeavors. The other aspect of ASI poses a terrifying thought. How can we control something which is far more advanced and intelligent than us? What if ASI decided that the planet would be better off without humans and decided to exterminate us? Not with malicious intent necessarily, but ASI would be so far above us intellectually that when the time comes that our existence clashes with ASI's objectives, it wouldn't hesitate to push us aside. As an analogy, take ourselves for instance. Let's say there's a plot of land that is home to a colony of ants. We have no particular animosity towards the ants, but if we needed to erect a building on that land, we wouldn't hesitate to proceed, wiping out the ants in the process. Elon Musk has repeatedly warned us that when AI surpasses us in intelligence, it could threaten the very existence of humanity. Stephen Hawking once said that AI could spell the end of the human race.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete and would be superseded.
Science tells us that the development of ASI is inevitable. If so, then how can we prevent an unfavorable outcome for humanity? Short of halting the progress of technology altogether, there seems little hope of avoiding the eventual emergence of super-intelligent machines. Some scientists say that because these machines are built by humans, they in turn will possess human values. This also raises terrifying concerns, given that humans have proven to be wildly unpredictable, with some showing disturbed and evil intentions. Other scientists have suggested that we could control superintelligence by implanting it into our own brains. There are at least two problems with this solution. First is the previously mentioned unpredictability of human behavior. The second is that the superintelligence would have to be developed outside of the brain before we could figure out how to implant it into our own brains. Is there a solution to the inevitable development of superintelligence? Perhaps we can somehow make sure empathy and kindness are hardwired into it. Until then, the next time you ask Siri a question, I would make sure to ask nicely.